Welcome back to more knowledge. Continuing the pirates knowledge. We're looking at the admiralty law. Admiralty law and a lot occurred in this, as you would expect. It seems to be very much to do with the pirates' idea as well. Like the idea of the America when they've done the America. When they were done the American Revolution thing, the people who was involved in it was all admiralty and maritime lawyers, so we're bringing out maritime law and admiralty law into America. So that would be like like a Prothean type of idea of bringing out their law into this new land. Like when they rename like countries, like they rename countries Israel. They're following these type of ideas what they use, making them physical and that thing. And there's the try, say the try. With number 3, the trial by jury and that. Number 3. Put a lot of code right in the word admiralty as well, right? A lot of code in it. But I'm first going to just have a brief look at the history here. See this, and then the history of it. And supposedly the history of it starts in the early Roman and Byzantine ideas and all that, right? So you can see this stuff's pretty funny, like from the start, right? Look at this part. 1063 at Trani. Ordinamenta considers Morris. Right? Order of the sea basically or whatever at Trani in 1063 and the Amalfian laws. Think about that. So all Kurds and all, like basically Kurds and like horse shit, like, isn't it really? You know what I mean? Admiralty law. So of course it's their former law system for their sea pirate idea. Know what I mean? Take countries over and all that, and then adopt them to their law thing, and that, which is obviously going to be crooked, isn't it? Of course, you have the try and that word as well. The 3, blue and white, bar letter. Tranesi, St. Nicholas. This is where your maritime law comes from, see? Well, the surviving maritime law occurred on the Latin West. Very funny type of goods. That's this also, right? This part here is also very involved in this, right? In the welfare name. Well, classic. Doing boys out there in Mobbit. But But as I say, this part is very, very to do with it as well, right? Very prominent in the maritime law and admiralty law ideas. The admiralty law, we look at the picture, the symbol, look at all the code in it. You got the cross, the holy cross. It's like an anchor, but it's basically the holy cross of Jesus and that. Got a 7 there, right? Not rope type of thing. Must be a rope, but it looks like a snake. See, so you got all the cords and eight spokes on the wheel type of thing. Of course, there'll be symbolry with the wheel, like, because that'll symbolise steering, course and that. And that's also to do with the name, the word. It's to do with setting a course, right? And that in turn is to do with taking over a vessel, right? Like the trans idea, take over a vessel, right? Like pirate, take over a vessel and then change course. See? Change the course, set another direction of travel. See, so it's the trans metaphor yet again, right? But here, as you see, the code of Hammurabi, right? Code of Hammurabi, right? So you got the hammer, obviously the hammer, right? The masonry, but the Ham James, right? So then the rabbi, right? So again, this this is supposed to be going back in Babylon, quite a long time ago. Of course, obviously, too long ago. Like that stuff's got to be all fake, right? As was seen in this ancient Babylon idea and all that. In fact, you can probably just take the BC off that. It's probably run about that date, in the whatever you call it now, just recently, like a couple of hundred years ago. That's probably what it is. And they reckon from of course, the East ideas again, with the sort of blue worlds and the Babylon idea and all that, the lions and all that, all the Kurds. Yes, Hammurabi, right? This Hammurabi was the 6th king of the 1st dynasty of Babylon, right? So you remember King James I. King James was the 1st of Scotland, or 1st of England or something, but he was King James the 6th of Scotland. So he was known as the 1st and the 6th. So he had 6th and the 1st. So again, this is King James' idea, right? The rabbi be the teacher in the James. So again, it's the King James the 1st and 6th idea, right? Gotta be. King James the 1st and 6th idea, right? James Charles Stewart. And they united again, right? United the Scottish and English crowns. Again, that's again the trans metaphor. United the two dualities. United the two genders. The union idea, right? The successor was Charles I. Remember the Charles I and the new model army, see? The new model army. Tea drinkers. New model tea drinkers. And then after that, see, Charles II was the one who hid in the Royal Oak. So you see how the succession of all the kings and that follows the trans ideas, right? Stemming off King James I and the 6th. I was just looking at someone's video the other day, right, watching someone's video. And it was about these Babylonians, what's in this. Look at that, that's just a pure phallus or something, innit? I was looking at the Babylonians' helmets in this video by this person, right? If you remember, like the Roundheads idea in the Charles II, in the Royal Oak, right? No, I was just watching this video by this on this channel, like this Hidden Matrix channel. Yeah, one or two interesting bits of knowledge in this video, like that, for example. Like I was pretty similar to the pirate code what they use and all this, right? Yeah, but the thing I was looking at was these supposed Babylonians, right? All of the sort of large heads. That's Hindu or something, and that's Egyptian, right? Look at the headpieces, they would have these sort of large headpieces. Like basically, like similar to the Roundhead idea out the Charles I English Civil War history, right? So I'm thinking basically it's like a penis head idea, right? Yeah, that's a piece like.
Nebula, the phallus of Osiris.
This here.
Represented in the obelisks of ancient Egypt.
A lot of stuff about phalluses in this video and all. Of course, there will be in the phalluses one of if it's all about circumcision and castration and all this idea, right?
With the power to turn water into wine.
But all religions seem
so spring represents the meeting
like.
of Osiris and Isis at the east equinox, being the basis of Syria, Egypt, Greece.
Yeah, this is a piece I was after reading. Just this book who's narrating this video going on about phalluses and all that. There's a bit of truth to that, like, of course, but obviously I've mentioned out about the what's really about now, the trans idea and that, right? This here isn't the sort of channel's video. This is a video from somewhere else, right? But look at that one here, right? I thought it was a Babylonian, but it's a Syrian, but it's very, very similar to the Babylonian headpieces and all that, But what does that look like there, right? I mean, it's got 3 things on, so that's 3 of them on each side, that's 33. But what does that look like, you know what I mean? And there's like some sort of phallus from Greece or whatever, right? So of course, it's all about that. Now, like the Roundheads in the English Civil War idea, right? Basically the penis head, innit? Know what I mean? The Assyria, the ass. Know what I mean? Figure, right? It's basically a phallus. Basically a phallus, and there, the same thing. The same like helmet. Of course, you know what helmet means and that, right? The same thing, right? So that's what it is, and this is relating to James the First, right? All that type of the Babylon idea is basically made up, right? And we got the sipper, there's the sippers again, the tea sippers again. The drinkers, the Sousa, the Sosa, like the Jesus and all this. Taking his plunder 600 years earlier. Loads of hex, loads of 7, as you would expect. And the Babylonian sun god. So he's talking about King James I being the Babylonian sun god, right? The baby, see the baby in the Babylon is Jesus, isn't it? Obviously Jesus, that's the baby, right? But look at this. Day, like admiralty, right? Ad, denoting motion or direction, right? Duct change, right? So it's pointing towards, right? Moving towards, advance, right? Adapt. Changing direction, say changing direction, moving towards. My reality, see? My reality, like Israel, my reality, King James's reality, moving towards it. with the wheel's idea of the law.